Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Yeah, hello and welcome back to another Bitcoin update. So let's start quickly on the daily. So yeah, past couple days, understandable with the holidays, just basic sideways action. Really since the 20th of December, hasn't really been too much movement in the market. Go over the 4 hour. It seemed like we did have a little bit of a Christmas pump before it basically just fell back down again. And then it seems like we had another one yesterday before it just fell straight back down again. So pretty much just sideways action, nothing too much going on in the market. Understandable. Low volume. Let's go to the RSI on the hour, heading towards the oversold territory. Maybe we could see a potential turnaround. Close to oversold on the 30-minute. Maybe we get another low, form a higher RSI, form a bullish divergence on the 30-minute chart. But I wouldn't really take that too seriously into consideration. 4 hour, just kind of neutral in the RSI. Not strong buying, not strong selling, just basic sideways holiday low volume days. Same for the daily as well, pretty much neutral RSI. So let's go to the screenshot for More Crypto Online. He does Elliott wave analysis, like we were talking about in the last video. We are possibly in a fourth wave bounce, nothing guaranteed, where we could head towards the resistance zone of 92,588 to 101,057. Likely to be rejected after that to form a wave in a larger support zone where we could have a possible relief rally, which we typically get before every bear market after the MACD crosses, but nothing's guaranteed, obviously. Just to zoom this in, this is a couple days old of a screenshot, but we're still in the, I believe we're still, it's 7,200. Yeah, we're still in the support zone of this lower region. This is a micro support. If the buyers get interested, we could push it up for a third wave into resistance where we could possibly form another 4 or 5 up to 96,000 or above before we get rejected. If we break resistance, then we could be in a possible B wave relief rally instead of waiting for it to get to this other support zone. And if it breaks above to new all-time highs, then maybe this fifth wave that topped over here in this zone could be still forming over here. But all speculation, nothing guaranteed. Let's go to the fear and greed. Yeah, I mean, still in the fear. We were in extreme fear for a little bit in November. I mean, it's just typical in the market. Takes time for it all to play out, so just have to give it time. Maybe this fourth wave we're tracking goes all the way into January or February before it tops, before we head lower, or maybe not. Maybe it happens this week, but it just takes time. It seems like it is gonna likely possibly maybe fall back into this lower support zone of 78,000 to 83,000 before we head higher for a wave 4 or an extended wave 4. Maybe we just stay neutral, break this trend line that we've been getting rejected from, go into resistance, then get rejected. So yeah, definitely seems like it will take more than a week to play out. This is definitely could be a couple weeks to maybe a month or two, but nothing's guaranteed. We just gotta let time do its thing. Let's check the liquidations really quick. So yeah, it seems like there are, on the 30-day, there's more shorts than there are longs. For those of you that believe in manipulation, then that would possibly mean maybe we go to liquidate these shorts from leverage before we head to liquidate the longs. Where this big zone is 90,300 to to about 92,172, which is one cluster. Here's another cluster of 87 or 88,000 to 89,500. Another one from about 93,000 to 96,000. So yeah, we'll kind of finish up with Bitcoin dominance. Nothing too crazy happening in the market. Just very low volume. Got to let the holidays pass, let the markets open back up, let volume come back, and see if we could get a possible wave 4 extension. Bitcoin dominance at 59% right now. It's been pretty flat the last 30 days. The last year, yeah, definitely a lot higher in this region. Yeah, just kind of sideways action. Nothing too crazy. Really since, I guess, since August, really. It's just been sideways in Bitcoin dominance. You can kind of see that in the chart too. If we get this up on the daily, I mean, since August, right around here. Yeah, after we had that high of, I think it was 124,000 to hit, more or less. I mean, altcoins too, just since this moment, they've just been sideways and down. Same in the market. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Sideways actions for now. Tracking this fourth wave. We'll see how this plays out. And yeah, that should be pretty much everything. So thanks for watching. See you next time.